What's up, Spikes? I'm Elliot. This is Alex. There's some other goobers over here. I'm coming to you live from the Spike Feeders World headquarters here in beautiful Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. And we're playing some Commander today, the four of us. I am playing Jim's Wild Pair Saskia the Unyielding deck. Lucky number 7s. The link to the deck list will be in the description, and if I don't show you a good showing, you'll just have to go look at it to see what's going on.
That's a deck that I built all by myself with no help whatsoever.
Yeah, I did not help at all.
Elliot helped substantially.
Oh, okay, good.
Substantially.
Was that all?
Yeah.
How does it win?
I'm gonna attack people.
Cool.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. My name is actually Alex. I, today, am playing Phenax, God of Deception. I call this one Co-op Elevator because it's all about milling. We're going to get all the... What's up, Jerry?
I got that reference.
I don't.
Oh, sorry. That's
Like
for
a
everybody
grain
who
elevator.
lives in a rural area. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to mill everybody out.
I don't play any Eldrazi Titans in this deck, I don't think so. They don't have power and toughness equal to 7.
What's up, Spikes? I'm bringing Nicol Bolas the Ravager, super enemies. We are going to just ravage the world today. I also have some mill because, surprisingly, Nicol Bolas, some of his thematic cards, mill.
Bad guy.
Thanks for the help.
Mill is bad. That's what we're learning. Super villains Mill and Alex Mills.
Super Millins.
Super melons.
Super melons.
Yeah, I am Jim. Today I'm playing Jim's Vial Smasher and Sakashima deck. This is a group slug deck that plays lots of mana value matters cards. MV. I caught myself.
Yeah, good.
MV matters. MVM, if you will.
MCM.
This also offers a lot of opportunities to cast cards for their alternate mana costs and trigger Vial Smasher and my second Vial Smasher for lots of damage.
Sick.
Yeah. And with that, I'm going to draw a card to start us off. I'm going to play this Verdant Catacombs as my land for turn, and I'm just going to pass.
Sounds good. I'll draw, play an island, tap it, play a Ruin Crab.
Oh, it's starting already.
Have you ever seen a mill player that hasn't played a turn 1 Ruin Crab?
I have.
I don't think it happens.
I once played against a mill player on Arena who went turn 1, Ruin Crab, turn 2, Ruin Crab, land, second main phase, Ruin Crab. I lost that game.
Yeah.
That's a mill player thing.
Yeah.
Turn 1 Ruin Crab is the only thing they do.
I'm going to take my turn now while we, before we get too much into Ruin Collapse. I'm going to play this Wood Foothills and pass the turn.
Okay, I'll draw a card. I'm going to play this Steam Vents tapped and pass.
At the end of Jim's turn, I'm going to sacrifice my Verdant Catacombs.
In response, I'm going to sacrifice my Wooded Foothills.
Okay, please resolve yours first.
I'm going to get my Steam Vents tapped and going to 39 off that.
I am going to get an Overgrown Tomb tapped, and then proceed to untap and draw a card for my turn.
Did you go to 39 off yours?
I did.
Okay.
I'm going to shortcut a little bit here. I'm going to play this Flooded Strand. I'm going to be cracking that to get a second land. And then I'm going to also play this Farseek.
I'm not going to daze you.
I know you're not, which is why I'm doing this. So I'm going to search my library for 2 land cards here and go to 38, Jerry. Off of this Flooded Strand, I'm going to get a Plateau. And off of this Farseek, I'm going to get a Stomping Ground. And with that, I will pass.
Would you like to pay the 2 life to have it enter play tapped?
No. Pass.
The intonation on that sounded like a dog groomer that I follow on TikTok. And I spray him down with our raspberry flavored cologne.
Flavored?
He's on his way. I don't know.
Could you each mill 3 cards, please?
I can.
Wait, is it each? I thought it was target.
This one is each.
Oh, this is the each one.
Temporal Trespass. Luxury Suite. Thrix the Sudden Storm.
Thanks for going out of order there, Jim. Croesus Charm for Phyrexian Arena. Aaron based.
Get you.
Maren of Clan Neltoth. No, my graveyard strategies. Spark Trooper. Polluted Delta.
Wunderbar. Next up, it's Liliana's Caress.
Nice.
Whenever an opponent would discard a card, they also lose 2 life.
That's sweet.
Go.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Blood Crypt untapped. tap 2 for a Dimir Signet. Go ahead. We're playing Commander. This is just Commander plays.
I'll draw a card. Badlands, pass.
Untap. Draw for my turn. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. I'm going to shock myself for this Sacred Foundry. Go to 36. And I'm going to cast a little lady. A big lady, actually. Saskia the Unyielding.
Elliot and I are just in a race for 0.
Seems like,
We are,
seems
yeah.
like Jim's the right target for that one.
I'm going to choose Alex.
Okay.
I'm going to attack
Jim.
Alex.
Okay.
Take 6.
Yes.
And then I'll pass the turn.
Yeah, all right. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. I'll play this Nephalia Drowned Yard. Each of you please mill 3.
Court of Ambition, Nicol Bolas God Pharaoh, and Rite of Replication.
Heretic's Punishment, Grafted Exoskeleton, and a Scalding Tarn.
Commander's Sphere, Greenbelt Rampager. That's a shame. And Sterling Grove.
Also a shame.
I'll tap 3 and cast Mind Funeral. Targeting Elliot.
I reveal until I hit, what?
4 land cards.
4
Blood
land
feud forming
cards.
here.
Well, that's one. It's a Bloodstained Mire. Shall I? Oh, and then a Swamp is 2. Ghoulcaller Gisa, Hero of Bladehold, Nobilis of War. 3rd land is a Savannah. Rampant Growth, and Scalding Tarn is land number 4.
That was a pretty brisk 4.
It was.
I was
Yeah.
expecting it to be more considering how much he'd fetched.
Deck thinning.
Deck
not
thinning.
not a noticeable effect in Commander
Shocking. In any case, that's it.
fetching.
Untap.
Fetching and then shocking and then casting Thoughtseize. Just modern things.
Just modern things. Mountain.
Yep.
Mountain Blood Crypt for Rakdos Signet.
Yep.
Whoa.
Rakdos Signet. Thought Vessel.
Yep.
Are we in trouble here?
No.
He's got a million mana.
Did you
ahead.
cast Ad Nauseam while we weren't looking at it?
Life total says no, but maybe.
Let's see.
Well, we weren't looking, so we didn't change his life total.
True. I'm going to cast this Vial Smasher, and I'll pass the turn.
You would. I'm going to untap. And draw for turn. I'm going to play a basic forest as my land for turn. And then I would like to cast a really good card. You guys might have heard of it. Smothering Tithe.
I thought it was going to be like Barishi or something like that.
That's a pretty good smothering
Yeah,
time.
that's a pretty good one.
Yeah, shout out to
Sheepwave.
Sheepwave. Oh, Jared, do you have a response?
I have a response.
Dang.
I'm gonna brainstorm a response.
Oh, sure. That's okay.
Fair.
You don't want me to make 6 treasures?
Fair and balanced
no,
magic.
no.
That's a shame.
Put those 2 back. That's all.
Okay.
I have a black floating.
Yeah, shout out to Sheepwave on Twitter, at Sheepwave. This is
I think it's actually at SheepyQT.
Oh, you're right.
But Sheepwave.
Sheepy QT. Yes. We'll link it, maybe.
Sure.
Combat.
My black leaves my mana pool.
Perfect. Jerry.
I'm gonna take 3.
I'm going to take 3.
Yes. Pass the turn.
He might have.
I wouldn't have blocked.
I know, but
Vial Smasher.
Would you like to pay the 2?
I would not like to pay the 2.
Make a treasure.
Seems good. I'll play this island to everybody in mill 3.
Solemn. Hey, I knew these 2 cards. Solemn, Deep Glow Skate, and Command Tower.
Mistvein Border Post, a Polluted Delta, and a Keen Duelist.
Channeler Initiate, Boros Charm, oof, and Endurance.
Not so bad.
That card's a 3/4.
Boy, is it.
It would have been good to shuffle your graveyard back into your library.
Boy, wouldn't it have been.
I'm going to go ahead and cast Psychic Corrosion whenever I draw a card. Each opponent puts the top 2 cards of their library into the graveyard.
I think
Yep.
mill deck's milling.
We're going to get milled.
Yeah.
Pass
I've
turn.
been getting milled. I don't know about you guys.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
We got to kill Alex.
No.
I'm trying.
No.
Would you like to pay the 2?
No.
I will make a second treasure.
Swamp. I will tap 4 and attempt to cast a Nicol Bolas the Ravager.
We all took it?
Trigger. Whenever it enters the battlefield, each opponent discards a card.
Alrighty.
I'll discard a Calibrated Blast.
I'll
Notable
discard
that's got flashback.
Blash Black.
Flash flag.
Lose 2 life.
Yeah.
Yes, from the Caress. I'm discarding a Diabolic Intent.
Enter the Infinite.
What?
Also, lose 2 life.
I'm also losing 2 life, yeah. So I'm at 34, Jim's at 38.
Next, I'm going to tap 3 mana, and I'm going to Deliver Unto Evil. Choose up to 4 target cards in your graveyard if you control a Bolas, Planeswalker. Oh, that's not a Planeswalker.
Nope.
Sure is.
Oh, well. Choose up to 4 target cards in your graveyard.
You don't have to cast
If
it.
you don't have the Bolas Planeswalker, do you just choose them and they just
Target that card. Indicate. Target permanent. That one, Soren.
I
Laughing to it.
I just have to let one of you...
Okay.
Who are you choosing?
I'm going to choose my good friend Jim because he's right here.
That's easy. Easy.
Right.
Take these 2 to your hand. These 2 to your graveyard.
You got it.
Easy decision.
Nice.
Of note, Deliver Unto Evil exiles itself.
Sure. Perfect.
Pass the turn.
Okay. On tap. Draw a card.
Would you like to pay the 2?
No.
I will make a 3rd treasure.
I'll play this Fiery Islet. I'll take 1 off the pain and cast a Hidetsugu Devouring Chaos.
Whoa.
Trigger.
Trigger Vial Smasher for 4.
For 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm not going to look. I'm going to take 4.
It is, Jerry. 30.
And then I'm going to pass the turn.
Wow, you get attack. It's a 2/3. Good call. Untap. Tap. Draw for my turn. I will not pay. Dang it. It's not funny if Jerry was going to make the same joke.
It's a little funny.
I'm going to play Gratuitous Violence.
That seems bad for me.
Yeah, so it says, if a creature I control would deal damage to a creature or player, it deals double that damage to that creature or player instead.
So Saskia to 6 and then my face to 12.
12.
I would like to go to combat. I would like to attack Alex. Yeah, so please take 6, and then the Saskia trigger will be 12 for a total of 18.
Thanks for doing the math for me.
Yeah, no
What am I
problem.
at after 31?
13.
Thanks.
If my math is correct,
It is,
double
yes.
check with our scientists across the table.
Are you done?
I am passing the turn.
At your end step, I'm going to brainstorm. I'm not paying for it.
Whoa.
Each of you mill 6.
Oh my god.
Everybody
Okay,
got-
so much is happening. Sorry.
Karn's Bastion, Narset's Reversal, Spellskite, Ashiok, Counterspell, and Flux Channeler.
Okay. Avatar of Woe. Pyromancer's Goggles. Nexus of Fate. That's going to shuffle. Spine of Ishsaw. Volcanic Island. And Blood Crypt.
And I got Mountain, Nature's Lore, Mana Confluence, Demonic Tutor, Temur Sabertooth, Aurelia the War Leader.
I'm going to put them back on top like this. Brainstorm to the yard. Untap. Yeah, I didn't pay for that, and I'm not paying for this. And everybody mill 2 more.
Sunbird's Invocation and Nicol Bolas the Deceiver.
Riddle of Lightning and Spine Rock Knoll.
Command Tower, Badlands.
I'm going to play this swamp. Everybody mill 3.
The Eldest Reborn, Bedevil, and Flooded Strand.
Bloodstained Mire. Mind's Dilation. 3.
Yep.
Massacre.
Plains, Godless Shrine, City of Brass. 5 lands in a row.
Seems good. Pass turn.
Pass the turn is interesting.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Command Tower.
Sorry, are you paying the 2?
No. Boop. I'm gonna move to combat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna swing at
Elliot.
Elliot.
Yeah.
No, reach.
No, Vigilance Haste.
I like the panic in your voice. wait, reach.
Could have had reach.
Yeah, for you.
If I take 4, I discard a card? No?
nothing.
Oh,
You just take 4 damage.
yeah, suck 4. Easy. Go to 30.
Okay, second main phase. Pay 7 mana. And flip Nicol Bolas.
I would like to respond
Nice.
to you activating Nicol Bolas's
You-
ability to flip.
Are a monster.
I would like to cast Utter End, targeting your Nicol Bolas the Ravager.
You are a monster, and
I would like to respond to Utter End. Perplex. Counter target spell unless you discard your hand.
Yeah, easy.
Cool. Lose 6 life.
Easy. Go to 24.
You monster. Go ahead.
Okay. I will untap.
I got greedy.
Draw
I
greedy.
just wanted my Nicol Bolas.
I know that you did. Are you paying the 2?
No.
We're all just dead to the Saskia.
I'm going to play a swamp.
Everybody mill 8.
I'm going to take a pain. Go to 36.
Gosh, Jim's at such a high life total.
I'm going to cast Psychic Battle. Trigger Vial Smasher for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So,
Yeah,
Jerry
that sounds
takes
perfect.
5. Psychic Battle is a blue enchantment that reads, whenever a player chooses one or more targets, we all flip the top card of our library. Whoever has the highest CMC, or highest mana value of the cards revealed, gets to reselect the targets if they choose. If there's a tie, the target remains unchanged.
Interesting.
And the cards stay on top of our libraries.
Cool.
I wonder if Jim's going to win most of those.
You could say that, probably.
Yeah.
Probably
Then,
likely.
I'm going to pass the turn.
All right. I will untap.
Is that only when spells have targets?
Whenever anybody chooses a target for anything.
Love that. That's fun.
Definitely really cool. Yeah. Oh.
It's a weird trigger condition.
Yeah.
Jared, that's a nice one.
I can't wait to lose to that.
Well, I'm going to go to combat here.
Yeah.
I'm going to attack Jerry.
I would like to respond. I'm going to exile Blasphemous Act to cast Blazing Shoal to buff it by 9.
Trigger Vial Smasher, trigger
Yes.
Psychic Battle.
So trigger, yes. Okay, so I'm going to stack them such that the damage happens second.
Psychic
So,
battle first.
Psychic Battle first.
Can I just see, can we actually change it or it has to be a target? No, target creature.
Any creature. So highest CMC gets
4.
to pick where this is going.
3.
3.
Yes!
Oh. Okay.
Target Ruin Crab.
Target room crab.
Okay.
Sure.
So now we Vial Smasher for 11.
Oh, that feels so good.
Well, if Fire Smasher hits me, I die.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm going to die to
For
this
11
still.
damage.
But, like,
1 damage. You take 11.
Me. Go to 13.
gosh, that felt... Oh, my goodness. I have never been so happy.
I will cast this Sequar Deathkeeper and pass the turn.
Alrighty. I'm going to untap, upkeep, not pay for my draw. Everybody mill 2.
Wow, I really wanted this Visage Bolas.
Sorry.
Visage Bolas Scalding Tarn.
Smoldering Marsh and a Mind Break Trap.
Anguished Unmaking 3 visits.
Ooh, an OG 3 visits too. I'll play this swamp. Everybody mill 3.
Liliana Dreadhorde General, Watery Grave, Cabal Coffers.
Hedron Archive, Living Lore, and a Dig Through Time.
Rooting Kavu, Forest, Underrealm Lich.
Cast Phenax. Effectively concede. Pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
This game may not be long for this world.
Yeah, everybody is
Except Jim.
racing to the bottom.
except for me.
Except Jim.
Well, I'm going to tap 8 mana. And I'm going to play OG Nicol Bolas Planeswalker.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm going to attempt to gain control of target Saskia. We have a thing though.
Yes, we do.
Oh.
That's
You
the
have a
thing.
thing.
Okay, this is a lot more interesting.
So who wants to start?
Not me.
It's probably not me.
3.
Oh.
It's Alex.
Wow.
Oh.
Reselect the target. What is Jerry gaining control of?
Alex, here's what we're gonna do some negotiation. Because I know if I take that and I swing,
I
you
lose.
still lose.
Yeah.
If I take that and hold it back, would you let me keep my target?
I mean, realistically, I'm probably going to die to Saskia so long as it hits anybody.
Correct. And I just want a blocker.
And so can I'll offer an alternative.
Okay.
What about Vial Smasher?
See, I see that, but the thing is, I don't really. It's gonna.
What happens next turn when Jerry casts a spell and kills you accidentally?
That's fine. That's longer in the future than you casting a spell.
I
and killing
see
me.
what you mean there.
And it's a good blocker.
Well, it's gonna be a good blocker for one turn, whereas Saskia is a 3/4 and gonna be a. Oh, preferably a good blocker for longer, which is what I'm thinking. That was my thought process, but that's from a me first. But you get to choose the target.
Yeah, I do get to choose the target.
So
You have been fairly cooperative, though. I'll tell you what. Are you going to spite kill me?
no, I would never spite kill you.
Or use letting Elliot come through if I take Jim's
No,
Vial Smasher?
no, because I would. Well, to be fair, I feel like Elliot would attack the Nicol Bolas, the Planeswalker.
Does Saskia trigger?
No, doesn't trigger on him.
So I'm blocking whether it's Nicol Bolas or myself. So
Okay. Well, I'm going to let you go ahead and have the Saskia.
okay,
Oh,
Ooh,
okay.
interesting.
I'll take 2 out of 3.
Yeah.
and I will be a man of my word and pass the turn.
I'll be a man of my word and attack.
Tag Alex.
I heard it coming.
Okay.
That'd be a classic Jerry. Yeah.
I wouldn't even be mad.
Draw this card. I'll play this mountain.
Sorry, are you paying the one?
No.
Or
Hard no.
whatever this is.
Hard no.
Right. All these cards I can cast with this 7.
I'm going to.
Like a vexing.
And it's not even in my command zone.
I want to delve 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
where's
6, 7. I would like to cast Treasure Cruise.
I bet you would.
That says target player draws 3 cards, right?
It does not.
Damn.
I was really hoping.
Trigger Vial Smasher for 8.
Oof.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, go to 5?
8, and I will draw 3 cards.
Wow. We are turboing this to the bottom, and I think Jim is very much the threat.
Yes.
He's at 36.
Yes.
I really thought about the Vial Smasher there for a minute.
I'm terrified.
Okay. I'm going to activate Hidetsugu Devouring Chaos.
Targeting.
What does it do?
I will. Does it target before I exile?
I don't know what the...
When you exile, it triggers the triggered ability exiles. So the activated abilities exile the top card of your library, and then it creates a delayed trigger when you exile a non-land card this way. Hidetsugu deals damage equal to the target. So it doesn't target initially.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. So we're going to exile the top card of my library. It's a Vanefire Border Post.
That almost kills 2 of us.
Yes. So
So now you can choose a target to deal
Yes.
3 damage to.
I'm going to choose to deal 3 damage to Jerry. The target will trigger Psychic Battle, and I'll flip the top card of my library. It's a 6, and it will remain Jerry.
I'm going to take 3.
Jerry goes to 16.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Then I'm going to return an island to my hand to cast this Vanefire Border Post from exile for its alternate mana cost.
Vial Smasher trigger 4/3.
Nope. He's already treasure cruised.
Oh, Treasure Cruise. Okay, got it.
Once per turn, thank goodness.
I was like, oh, we're still dead.
Then I'm going to pass the turn.
Okay. I'm going to untap.
I just find it funny that we all just know that Jim can win. Well, now we don't know again.
My favorite part is I've got this Phenax ability, and I can't use it because it says target player.
I mean, you can. What's it worth to you?
Not that much.
Yeah, make me a deal here, Alex.
I've got this card that you all know about that I just drew. It's a Vexing Devil. Interestingly, when it enters, any of you may have it deal 8 damage to you because it is deal. And if you do, then I sacrifice it instead.
Alex, would you like to take 8?
Alex, would you like to pay? Oh, no, yeah, take.
It's not pay. It's,
Yeah,
it's
it is take.
So
You could opt out.
I'm going to go ahead and pass.
I'm going to pass.
Oh no!
You want
what's
to
it got
pay
in
8 for
his
this
hand?
4/3?
No, because then he gets a Graveborn token and it's got haste.
Sure does.
That's worse. No, that's good. That's good.
Dang it! I wanted somebody to take 8 and then take a trillion. but-
That's actually a heck of a combo right there.
Okay. Attack Jim.
What are you playing at?
8 damage.
I'll take it.
Okay.
28.
What's your game plan?
This is Commander.
Pass the turn.
What are you playing at?
All
MTG
right.
Commander. Oh, yes,
Underworld Dreams, cast it.
whoa. We
We
drew
do
a
some
card.
other stuff.
Oh,
first.
sorry. Right. Yeah, everybody mill 2, please. Thanks.
City of Brass, Finale of Eternity.
Pyrokinesis and Disrupting Shoal.
Lightning Skelemental and Mountain.
Oh, that was a pretty epic lightning skelemental.
That's how you got to say it. There's no other way.
Lightning skelemental.
Are you paying 2?
No.
Well, you're not scared of all the cards in my hand that I can cast with all these treasures that I'm making?
No. Trepanation Blade.
Well, I actually really like that card.
That card's sick.
When I first came back to Magic and Bill and I were playing vampires versus werewolves in Innistrad, I used to just like equip that to Vampire Nighthawk and go to town.
Oh,
It was
that's actually
real
sick.
nice. Real nice.
I guess I got attack with Phenax.
Can you?
Is it on?
Oh, yeah.
Underworld
My
Dreams is 3 ups.
God.
Yeah, he's online. I could actually even
I
walk with a Rune Crab and still be online. That said, I am going to go ahead and pass the turn.
That's fair, Alex. That's a fair play. I'm gonna untap and draw a card.
Oh, his Nicol Bolas lived. Are you paying 2?
Lose a life from Underworld Dreams.
Oh my goodness. There's so many things happening. Jerry is at 15.
I will.
Keep in mind, I have 0 cards in my hand.
Yeah, but sometimes it's better just to do it for the sake of doing it. I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah. You, Jeremiah Maz, pay.
So
This is essentially taxes,
In
right?
this economy.
we're gonna try doing a thing, and it's really funny because this could backfire horrendously. Actually, no.
It targets.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually minus Nicol Bolas to 1. Gain and target Vial Smasher.
Okay. Psychic Battle Trigger.
Here we go.
Oh no,
1.
Elliot.
Yes!
Oh
We got there with a 1. You're going to gain control of...
How did you get there with the?
Is it target opponent?
Gain control of any target creature.
Yeah, no, you can gain control of Saskia.
Oh, neat. I'm gonna tap 4 mana and play an Aetherflux Reservoir.
Ooh.
Oh no.
I do love choosing targets for Aetherflux Reservoir.
That's the card I showed Jim when he played that. I'm like, Jim.
I mean, on the bright side, he's only 35 away.
Yeah.
True.
Second, tap 4 mana and play a Solemn Simulacrum.
Gain.
Gain 1?
2,
Gain 2.
because Aetherflux counts for itself.
Sure
You're
does.
17.
I am at 17, and I will go and search my library for basic land. Get this island and pass the turn.
Okay. I'm going to untap. I will draw this mystery card.
I wonder what it was.
I think it was a mystery card.
It could even be a boat.
I'll
Did
play
you pay the
this island.
Oh, did you pay the 2?
You have so many treasures.
for this Scrubbler.
Look at that scroll.
Great.
Okay.
Oh no.
We have a saying at Spike Feeder's World Headquarters. And it says...
Let's go get done there.
Yeah. That is legitimately a
That's
saying.
saying number 2. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast Explosive Revelation. Targeting Jerry. So this says, choose target creature or player, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a non-land card. Explosive Revelation deals damage equal to the card's mana value to that player. Put it in your hand, and then put the rest on the bottom.
So do we, before we change
Psychic
targets,
Battle
first?
So Psychic Battle's a trigger.
It is a trigger.
In response to the Psychic Battle trigger,
Yes.
I'm going to add Jim Mill 3. Target Jim Mills
Okay.
3 to the stack. Psychic Battle trigger.
Okay, so we have another Psychic Battle trigger. So here we go. Okay, so Jerry and I will reveal to the Psychic Battle trigger. It's tied, so the target remains unchanged, so I mill 3.
Okay.
Oh crap, I should have targeted somebody else.
Oh, dang.
So Prismatic Vista, Sin
I messed
Prodder,
up.
and Steel Hellkite. Now we've got...
So now it doesn't matter because the target doesn't change.
well, no, because now he has
I
to
still have to
reveal a
reveal.
new card.
Yeah, but it's still going to remain unchanged.
It's going to remain unchanged because
I can't
we're
reveal
all
less than a
lands.
land.
We're all
Yeah.
0.
Right.
So I reveal Blast of Genius, which is 6. So we are now going to Explosive Revelation. Jerry's going to take 6. I'll add this to my hand.
So I take 6, go to 11, and we have a trigger for
And the
6.
Vial Smasher trigger for 6.
For 5?
For 5.
Oh,
after
sorry,
Explosive
sorry.
Revelation, yeah.
Still kills me or Alex.
Kills Alex.
Kills Alex.
In response to Kills Alex, will... Oh wait, can I...
We can't once we roll.
Yeah, well, can't once roll. Right.
Then
You took 1 from Underworld Dreams.
for drawing, yes. So I'm at 27. I'm going to tap 1, cast Vampiric Link, targeting Vial Smasher, give it pseudo lifelink, and then I will pass.
Okay.
So Elliot, if you attack me, I will just trade with this for your Saskia and give you a Saskia back. So I don't know if that changes anything because you have all this mana, but then you lose like a Vexing Shusher or something.
Yeah, like I trade the Vexing Devil in to get the Saskia back, but then the Saskia, like I can't.
You make a Graveborn too.
Oh, I do,
So-
but then I can't attack with either of them.
No, but they're blockers at least for a 4/4 and a 2/3.
I think he's probably just targeting me with whatever, and I'm dying.
But he can't activate the mana right now. So I'm just saying, I'm trying to give you the best thing right now.
I mean,
Because like I don't see another option for you.
I could just attack him for 16.
Oh.
I will attack Jerry with this Vexing Devil and Jim with the Sequoir.
Of note, are you wanting me to trade for the Saskia?
Yeah, so
Okay.
like,
Yep. No.
yeah.
Okay, I'll take 8.
Okay.
Actually, oh no.
Go 19.
What's the toughness? 4. So I have to. I was about to say, can I double block?
You can, because it's dealing double.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, so yeah, throw the Solemn under
I'm
the
throwing
bus
the
too.
Solemn under the bus.
They both die. My Vexing Devil dies.
And I draw a card.
Saskia goes back to the command zone. I make a Graveborn token for the Vexing Devil dying. The Graveborn token does not exist, so please forgive us. This is what I've got. And then I guess, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will recast Saskia. Any effects?
Nope. 9.
I will choose Jim.
What?
Yeah, crazy.
Glad it
And
doesn't target you.
yeah, actually
That would be
fair.
So funny.
And then I have to pass my turn.
Man, your own Saskia targeting you?
I think it has to choose an opponent.
Yeah, it has to.
No, it says choose a player.
Wait, you could do yourself?
You can choose yourself.
Can we do Saskia Hidden Darien Commander?
Okay. I'm gonna untap and draw a card.
Are you paying it too?
Sweet.
I'm not.
Don't let EK Plays cards hear you say that.
Crouching Saskia Hidden Darien.
Just
That's amazing.
I'm gonna play an island. Do I have 10 mana?
Probably.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Spikel on de Michael.
I'm gonna tap 7 mana. And I'm gonna cast a Mind's Dilation.
Trigger Aetherflux Reservoir.
Trigger Aetherflux Reservoir.
Jerry goes to 18.
Jerry goes to 12.
12?
12.
He took
12.
6, right?
Yeah.
12 is interesting.
Uh-oh. Oh, 12 is interesting, is it?
Next up, I'm going to spend 3, and I'm going to attempt to cast a Windfall.
Trigger Aetherflux Reservoir.
Gain 2.
Hold on. I would like to respond to the trigger by tapping Vanefire Border Post and casting Needlebite Trap for its alternate casting cost, targeting Jeremiah. This will trigger Vial Smasher for 7, and I'm attempting to drain you for 5. It'll trigger Psychic Battle, so we all reveal.
Wait, how are we stacking the...
There's only one way to stack the
Okay.
triggers. It's Psychic Battle first, then the Vial Smasher trigger, then Needlebite Trap.
Oh, 6! Okay.
1.
1. So Jerry gets to choose the
You can
target.
choose a player. It's a target player, and so you could actually choose me, and it would do nothing.
Yeah, because you gain the life no matter what.
Unless you want to kill Elliot.
No, I'm just going to make it do nothing.
Okay, so Vial Smasher trigger then
For 7.
for 7.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 now?
Yeah. 2.
Oh, it
Elliot.
is me.
We'll take 7.
I die a horrible, painful death.
That's horrendous.
And I will gain 7.
You do gain 7. That is additionally bad for Jerry.
So now Mind's Dilation goes,
Yes.
and now I cast your Rent Sun Zenith.
Doesn't target?
It's and I can't pay the X, so it's just gone.
Okay.
It's just
Choose a target. You do have to. Which
I'm
means
gonna
I do
choose-
reveal.
I'm going to choose Vial Smasher.
Okay. It is continuing to be Vial Smasher.
Windfall.
Okay.
How many cards you got?
I have 3.
Same. So we're just going to discard 3, draw
Yep.
3.
I've got a Blast of Genius, an Exsanguinate, and a Cabal Coffers.
Cyclonic Rift, Patient Rebuilding, Rhystic Study. People are going to be mad that I didn't cast this this, whatchamacallit, but also game's got to end. And then I gain 2.
You do.
And then you gain
14.
2.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so I think we resolved everything correctly. Jerry is at 14. Jim is at 26.
Correct.
All right, play on, gentlemen.
I think I am dead no matter what happens because he has 6
you don't
damage
know
on
what I
the
drew?
board. I guess of note, I could. Yeah, nah. I got nothing.
You don't want to try and destroy
No,
something?
because if I lose a Mind Stylation or an Aether Flux Reservoir, and I'm gonna cast something. Wait, I technically cast your Red Sun Zenith, so I gain 3.
That is true.
That is of note.
Actually, you
Yep.
gain 2,
Oh.
and then you gain 3. So you go 14 to 17.
Yeah,
Yes.
17.
That is of note. Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything with this Nicol Bolas.
Okay.
Because I think I need this Mind Stylation and Aether Flux Reservoir too
I feel
much.
like we
I
should
did
be like
draw.
golf commentators now.
I did draw 2 lands.
Jim draws for the turn.
Yeah, as you see Jim there, he's really looking over the battlefield, trying to decide exactly what he'd like to do. The look of confidence and concentration he has is
This is terrifying.
unparalleled.
Like if it gets back to my turn, I have a pretty good hand at this point. But
It seems like Jerry's just a little bit concerned about what might be coming out of Jim's hand here.
As he should be, Alex. He is at, what some might consider a healthy life total.
But of course, it comes down to the psychic.
that's the
battlefield.
real thing. I didn't want to
you
destroy
played it. You can't be
Yeah.
mad.
The good news is at least Vial Smasher can't hit me.
It's a guarantee to hit me, right?
Yeah.
So that's the thing.
So, okay, with that in mind, let's activate Hidetsugu.
Okay.
We're doing this
So
first.
I will exile the top card of my library.
Well, this got interesting.
This psychic battle's going to be for the game.
Yep. It's what I figured this would happen. Like I figured.
Okay, so I have revealed Draco. Hidetsugu triggers, and I will target Jerry for 16 damage. That
right.
will trigger Psychic Battle, and we're going to reveal.
Jim, it was good knowing you, pal.
Yep, here we go.
5.
That's pretty good.
Let's go!
Wow. Okay, so I will take 16.
Whoa! Can I target a creature of note?
Yep.
Oh, it is any target.
Any target.
You could blow up Vial Smasher.
I am
could
blowing
blow
up.
Vial Smasher.
I'm blowing up Vial Smasher.
Okay.
Wow.
So Vial Smasher is successfully blown up.
And we have not cast anything of note, so Vial Smasher does not trigger this turn unless he casts it and does another thing.
I
But
don't think I have any instants. No.
there's-
Okay.
This game is
Okay.
nutty.
this is
So
Patrons, you better be enjoying every second of this.
I'm gonna play a Maze of If, and I'll pass the turn.
This game is silly.
I can't believe what I'm seeing.
I cannot.
Maze of If targets.
Well, this is the perfect opportunity to activate Nicol Bolas, I think, yeah?
No. Of note, it's still not because I get it, but the only. Oh, actually, you're right.
Yeah, because if you draw, the target remains unchanged.
Well, you're right, and I'm not targeting this thing at this point.
Right.
But you blow up Hidetsugu.
Exact. Well, no, I can't because non-creature.
Oh, my bad.
So I'm gonna +3, but I'm gonna actually blow up
Amazing.
your. No, I'm not attacking. I'm gonna blow up your signpost.
Okay.
Just a.
Interesting.
Well, actually-
reveal the top card of your library.
Actually, no. I'm blowing up your. It doesn't matter. No, I'm blowing up your signpost.
Can't reveal the top card.
It's a 5.
Tezzeret?
Tezzeret Artifice
Okay.
Master. How many cards you got in your hand?
I have 3.
Okay. I'm just gonna reorganize my lands a little bit here to double check that I have what I need.
He needs some color intensive spell.
You know, every time we see Jerry work on his short game, we always look to see how he organizes his lands.
I'm gonna tap this mana, which includes a black, red in a combination, and I'm going to cast Dark Imitations. Each opponent sacrifices a creature or planeswalker, then discards a card. I return a creature or planeswalker card from my graveyard to your hand, then draw a card.
Okay. So I will sacrifice Hidetsugu and discard a swamp.
Okay. I will gain a Nicol Bolas, the God Pharaoh, back to my hand, and draw a Tezzeret Artifice Master, sorry. That goes to the graveyard. I'm then going to tap 5 mana, including blue, red, and then 3 black. And I'm going to play a Nicol Bolas Dragon God, exiling Dark Imitation from my graveyard as it enters to have it enter with an additional counter. I'm going to +3 it using, make sure that's the right one, using Nicol Bolas Planeswalker, and I'm going to destroy Steam Vents.
Reveal the top card of your library.
Wheel of Fortune.
I'm going to respond by tapping the steam vents to sacrifice Fiery Islet to draw a card.
Of note, I've gained 1 plus 2 because I forgot Aetherflux Reservoir triggers, so I'm at 20.
Of note, Jerry likes to say of note.
I do. I actually like to say of note a lot, even in my emails. Okay. You've drawn your card?
I drew my card off the Fiery Islet, yeah.
Okay. I think that is everything I have.
Okay. I'm going to untap. I'll draw a card.
I feel like Jim used to have more mana.
And like other permanents.
Yeah.
Jerry did quite a number on him that
Been a
that
long
turn.
time.
Since he rocked and rolled.
I'll play this mountain.
Oh, what?
I'm sorry. Just nonchalantly just play this mountain.
I'm going to pass the turn.
Untap.
It's so scary.
Jerry out here just quaking in his Quakers.
Of note, I'm gonna ultimate my Nicol Bolas. Each player who doesn't control a legendary loses the game.
What, Maze of Ith might be a legendary land.
It's not.
Okay.
Is that what that does?
Each opponent who doesn't control a legendary creature or planeswalker loses the game.
Okay. I will lose the game.
Oh my.
I didn't realize that was what that did. Okay.
That game was fantastic.
Yeah, so I shouldn't have, if I hadn't sacrificed my Fiery Islet, I had a Havoc Festival and Rune Flare Trap in my hand. I don't think it would have done it because he could have destroyed stuff with his Nicol Boli.
Bolam.
So yeah,
Holy
I will just
moly.
say the extra counter off Dark Invitation plus being able to +3 it. The moment this ultimates is normally backbreaking.
Yeah. Or,
What's
you know,
funny
game losing.
Is I actually had considered on that last turn casting Sakashima as Sakashima, which you can do. It's a 3/1.
Oh.
You can have it enter as a 3/1, which would have saved me from that, but then you could have just destroyed it and then won the game. But yeah, that was something. Psychic Battle is a hell of a card.
That's
Oh my
Super
Can we just say the Draco turn? I was
The Draco
freaking-
turn was so funny.
You were at,
I'm
you were
sorry
at
for whoever.
17 at
I'm
that
sorry for whoever edit. Well, yeah, and then he could have attacked, which was the main thing. I'm sorry for whoever to ever edit my my outburst of emotion.
Yeah. It
He
was
popped off, I think both times you won the Psychic Battle.
I
He
was
popped off.
so happy both times because both
Such
of
a
them would
cool
have
card.
both of them would have killed me.
My Psychic Battle flips were not great that game, actually.
No.
I
Yeah.
flipped a lot of lands.
The one I think the one you well no you won two. One of them was on a 1-drop.
Yeah,
so
I know.
Yeah, the
You know what? We
Vampiric
didn't
Link.
Psychic Battle when I cast Vampiric Link. That just occurred to me. Because it does target. It's an aura.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So I should have done that. Sorry.
It didn't. I don't think it would have mattered no matter what happened because
Were there any other? It would have either been Vial or Hidetsugu, I
It
think.
can go
right?
on your creatures too. I could have put it on your Saskia and gained life every time.
well
you
it
attacked.
was Saskia was under my control at that point, so I
But
had
because
to,
it's triggered lifelink and not actual lifelink, I would have gained the life because I controlled the aura.
yeah. So I think you would have no matter what you would have been dead. No matter what you would have gained a life,
Yeah.
and your life didn't end up mattering.
Yeah.
That game.
Right. Yeah.
So I don't think it would have affected anything, but.
That was something.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed we didn't get to resolve an Aether Flux trigger with a.
That's why I was kind of happy I saw the Havoc Festival. I'm like, I can't gain life, you say.
Yeah. That's like really strong.
Yeah.
Well,
Wow.
I saw a Draco in
Yeah. And clench your pants. Yeah.
my pants.
Clenched. Yeah.
I feel like everybody had an opportunity to shine on that one.
Yeah. I feel
won
like
this for a
every.
lot.
I was like half or more of my deck.
I was
down,
getting there
think.
too. And I
Yeah.
don't draw a lot of cards in this deck.
One of the things that really I noticed with this one this time around is I didn't draw any of my creatures that do stuff. And having that vulnerability where I could, chuck the Ruin Crab or just chuck some random thing in front, that really hurt me. So
Turn 1 Rune Crab adds up though. Like I said, it's like every time somebody's playing Mill. Olivia plays this Mill deck too. And same thing every time. Turn 1 Rune Crab.
like, why would you even keep a hand with that
know.
Ruin Crab?
Yeah. Just mulligan to Ruin Crab.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what we're
Did
looking
you
at.
go down to 2?
Yep.
Ruin Crab Island. Good to go.
That's perfect hand.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, thanks for joining us for that. Whatever that was.
Donnybrook.
That was
If you would like to buy a Psychic Battle, you can do so using our TCG Player affiliate link in the show notes. It helps out the channel. if you'd like to help out the channel in a more direct way. We also have our Patreon that you can, for as little as $1, $1 I believe, a month, you can join that, chat with us. We've got like a webcam games channel where a bunch of our patrons jam all the time, and they have a lot of sweet decks. And
As of filming right now, we're running a Pauper League.
yeah, we run
Pauper.
Yeah, shout out to Arctic, just deciding to run Pauper leagues sometimes because he likes playing Pauper so much. Yeah, lots of cool stuff going on in our Discord. I think it's a great place, and you should come on down. And I think that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
I want to take a minute to thank our top supporters. Every single one of you helps us to keep the lights on with your generous contributions, so thank you. If you want to get your name in the credits of our next gameplay episode, head over to Patreon. The link is in the description. Hey, thank you for checking out the Spike Feeders on YouTube. If you're not subscribed yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button before you close the window. Or you can click on this link to check out our other great videos.